Greetings and welcome, and happy Mother's Day. I have talked a handful of times of how the passion of sports and card collecting that was passed down by my dad. Even sharing last Father's Day my dad's Ken Boyer collection. What I haven't shared is my mom's passion for Larry Bird and how that shaped my love for basketball and a reason why I collect Larry Bird. Sports has been a part of my entire life. My dad's love of the Cardinals and baseball in general, along with just always having a football or a basketball game on, really any sporting event. But of all the athletes that played any sport, Larry Bird was the first athlete I have a recollection of, and that's a thanks to my mom. My mom's side of the family hails from Terre Haute, Indiana. And although Bird is from French Lick, Indiana, which is about 100 miles away, he went to college at Indiana State University. Before Indiana State University, it was called Indiana State Teachers College from 1929 to 1961. And Indiana State Teachers College is where my grandmother went to school in the late 40s. When Bird arrived in 1975, my grandma started watching more ISU games, which drew my mom into college basketball. And of course, by the time Michigan State and Indiana State played each other for the national championship, she was beyond hooked, watching the majority of his college games on a 13-inch black and white TV. Which is why this card was so important to me when I saw it at the National and I had to buy it last year. Now, my mom's fandom would transfer to the Boston Celtics, where it's safe to say she probably never watched an NBA game before the 79-80 season. And it's equally as safe to say she probably never missed a televised Boston Celtics game while Bird played, either watching it live or taping a game and watching it later. My mom isn't a person who dislikes people, so although they were rivals, she also became a big Magic Johnson and Dr. J fan. And if the Celtics were knocked out, she would cheer for the Lakers or the 76ers. It sounds like blasphemy, but that's just how she is. Which is another reason why this rookie of Bird is important to me, because I grew up hearing the great stories of these guys as well. However, that's not really the case for the 80s Pistons, especially Bill Laimbeer. And here's a couple more rookies of Bird. Although they're not considered the rookie card, they still represented from the 1980 set. Fred Brown, Larry Bird, Ron Brewer, and with Scott May, Larry Bird, and Jack Sikma. Sadly, her love of the Celtics started to fade away in 1992 when Bird retired. In 1993, McHale retired, Parrish left Boston in 94, and slowly the team just wasn't what she used to know, and not living in the area, it became increasingly difficult to follow the Celtics. But the love of those guys and Bird remained constant. Now, her love of the Celtics wasn't passed on to me. I was a Reggie Miller and a Pacers fan growing up, but when Bird accepted the head coaching role of the Pacers in 1997, I have no doubt it solidified me being a fan. And those 3 years brought my mom back to enjoying basketball, and it was topped off with the Pacers with Bird as their coach going to the NBA Finals against the Lakers. Unfortunately for Indy, the Lakers won the series 4-2. Fortunately for us, I got to enjoy the NBA Finals with my mom. And here's just a couple more of some of my favorite cards I have of Bird. I'm not going to show them all, but I really love this 92 Upper Deck. Right there has Bird retires. When you flip it around, it's Magic Johnson, and it says Magic retires. So I think that card's been pretty cool. Just because it's such an iconic set, the 86 Fleer sticker of Bird. And of course the 86 Fleer. Then the 81 Topps, the Super Action. And this one is probably my all-time favorite Larry Bird card. And it's the 81 Topps. Thank you for watching. Happy Mother's Day, and enjoy your collection.